Over the course of the show's 9 seasons, stars of Vanderpump Rules on Bravo have said some outrageous things, from Jax to Lala. As of the publication of this article, it's unknown whether Vanderpump Rules will return for a 10th season. However, there's been a lot of information released about the characters. Raquel revealed on Sheena Shea's podcast in April that she went on a date with Peter Madrigal, the manager of SUR, while Katie Maloney and Tom Schwartz announced their divorce on Instagram. James Kennedy has also been sighted out and about with a new girlfriend. Fans of Vanderpump Rules will always remember the betrayals they saw on the program, even though the cast appears to be doing well right now. Those who have been on Vanderpump Rules have said some outrageous things that have lingered with fans, from huge blowouts to little arguments. Jax Taylor has been the most attractive disaster on Vanderpump Rules for 9 seasons. Jax has a reputation for lying to obtain what he wants and for womanizing. Jax's buddies are there for him no matter how many hazardous falsehoods he has told. However, when Jax and Tom Sandoval got into a battle about popularity in Season 4, it was not the case. In the scene, Sandoval was trying to lift Tom Schwartz's spirits because he was having a rough day. When Sandoval gained the lead, Jax became enraged and asserted his supremacy. Sandoval wasn't the best guy in the bunch, Jax reminded him, but he was. It was one of Jax's most arrogant times. Lala didn't reveal Randall Emmett's identity on the show when they first started dating. Most of the time, she called him my man. Viewers eventually found out who her man was. Producer Randall Emmett worked on films such as The Irishman. Lala used to tell Stassi the story of how she and Randall first got together. She even said that the next morning, after their first date, he gave her a Range Rover as a gift. Viewers, including Stassi, were taken aback by Lala's candid disclosure and the rawness of her gesture. On Vanderpump Rules, Stassi has also been a villain, just as evil as Jax. Although they are now pals, the two were once boyfriend and girlfriend. After a few years of dating, Stassi broke up with him because she was unable to put up with his falsehoods any longer. When Stassi learned through the grapevine that Jax had cheated on her while he was in Las Vegas and had reportedly gotten the lady pregnant, it was one of the worst admissions and wildest quotes. For weeks, Jax denied it, until his denials became untrue. Later on, he confessed to the act, leaving Stassi in tears. Among the most attractive couples on Vanderpump Rules is Ariana and Tom. They became pals once they began working as bartenders at SUR. Given how close they were, Tom Sandoval's intimate relationship with Ariana was inevitable following the breakup with Kristen Doute. Kristen believed Tom had cheated on her with Ariana when they first started dating, and Ariana was cool with it. Ariana simply declared that she was prettier, smarter, and cooler than Kristen as everyone at SUR started talking about the love triangle. This hilarious comment quickly went viral. When it became known that Jax had slept with Kristen while dating Stassi, a number of friends and colleagues were indignant with him. Given that Kristen and Stassi were close friends and that Jax was also close to Kristen's ex-boyfriend Tom, this was a contentious situation. In Season 2, after their covert liaison was revealed, Jax said he didn't regret it since he wouldn't have done it twice. When Jax admitted to Tom that he didn't feel bad about having slept with his ex-girlfriend, things only became worse. This was a wicked moment. Sheena and Lala received a dozen roses in their hotel room when the cast traveled to Mexico. Sheena thought the roses were for Lala, as she knew immediately away that her lover Rob wouldn't have sent them to her, and she was correct. Lala asked Sheena whether Rob brought her flowers because she was so touched by the gift. Sheena informed Lala that she detested flowers, which is why Rob never gave her any. Naturally, Lala didn't think Sheena was telling the truth and demanded further details. Lala's implication disturbed Sheena, who responded by calling flowers basic and claiming she would detest them if Rob purchased them. Her irrational remark was obviously motivated by jealousy, as everyone could see. Kristen and James's relationship was difficult to witness, harsh, and poisonous when they were dating. They were not afraid to verbally abuse one another and kept nothing from the cameras. James was among the worst boyfriends on VPR, but Kristen wasn't the greatest girlfriend either. The two attempted to have a polite discussion in one moment, but it resulted in a furious argument. James told Kristen that she was ratchet in her own house, knowing it would irritate her. Kristen ejected him, as one might anticipate. When James and Raquel first started dating, their co-stars weren't sure what to think of their relationship. The two didn't seem serious at the time, and she was a college student. Before James' demons finally got the best of him, and the two broke up, they were eventually one of the better couples on VPR. Raquel was the target of intense scrutiny from James's purported friend Lala while she was seeing him. Raquel and Lala got into a fight at SUR after Lala informed Raquel that she wasn't worthy of empowerment since she was pathetic. Raquel was the one person that Lala attacked too harshly. When Sheena told Tom that her eyelashes were mink and she couldn't cry, it quickly became a Vanderpump Rules meme. Sheena was on track to try not to cry in order to keep her eyelashes because she is known for always looking her best at work and being glammed up. Skiva asked for a drama-free summer where her mink eyelashes could stay dry, and Tom Sandoval helped her work things out. James frequently veers too far from the Vanderpump Rules. When he was riled up, he hardly ever said anything positive, and his outbursts are absurd. James felt that by telling Kristen that she would never have him, a young, good-looking thing, again, he would finally show her what she was missing in yet another split. Kristen was done with the relationship by now and could not give a damn about James's tantrums.